V, and hello, Duncan Wolf, first time chatter. Thank you for lurking. I very much appreciate it. Whew. Hi, V. So you went and get to go to therapy. Okay. I don't really know what to make of that either, I'll be honest. I'd be confused as well. I guess they need to know about you before they can do anything about it. Ah. Excuse the ads, we use them to keep the lights on. Ah. Hello, hi. I guess the next one will be more in depth. I would assume so. I'm not the right person to be asking because I've never been to therapy. I do know someone who has, and they tell me about it, so that's all I can go off of. Ah, and thank you for following, Duncan! Thank you. I stream almost every day. Okay. Oh my goodness. Which will happen in a month, so that'll be fun. Ooh, okay. Ah, okay. Let's get started. We're going to be doing some Pokemon stuff today. Eevee and Growlithe. Ah, good boys. I love Eevee and Growlithe. I mean, Arcanine's my favourite. Regular stream goers will know that Arcanine is my favourite Pokemon. I gotta warm up. I'll warm up my wrist so that I do not get cramp and repetitive strain injuries. So it is warm up time. And regular visitors to the stream know that we warm up with circles to loosen our wrist in a circular motion, and then we do lines to loosen up the shoulder. So we'll start with that. I'm also going to put the music on shuffle because I forgot to do that. Shuffle. There we go. That's better. Ah. God, I'm already tired. Turnip as well. I'm gonna just vibe for now. They did tell me they're pretty tight on clients, so I'll probably have a bit less time, but I think that's fine. Luckily, there's an endocrinologist in my mom's workplace because she works at a hospital, so but at least it'll be easy. Fair enough. Okay, let's make sure I'm sitting correctly, because my back is already aching and we haven't even started. I gotta sit here for 3 hours, and I'm already aching. Ugh. Ugh. Ah. Excuse me, that's my lunch. I'm going to be making TikToks again. I haven't made one in like 8 months. But, yeah. At least I returned to something awesome. I just opened YouTube and shot 2 gameplay vids of Payday 3. Ooh! I'll have to let Spook know. Spook loves Payday. The day just gets better. Hell yes! Hell yes. Yes, last week I went in and recorded some footage. I've got plans for 3 TikToks. They are involving that little guy over there, the Cobble. Yes, I have ulterior motives. But hey, I have to survive somehow. But anyway, with 3 planned out. One of them I think is already done. So I'm probably going to show it to Spook now that he's back from work, and that might get uploaded this evening. And then I will start editing these. I will continue to edit the second one. I've already started it, and then I need to start the third. From what I understand, TikTok is like the opposite of almost every other platform, where if you upload too much too quickly, you seem to get penalised for it. So I'll leave it a few days before I do the next one. If I do, in fact, get it out tonight. It's very short, but that's how TikToks are. Tick tock on the clock. Sounds like a very strange algorithm. Yes, it is. It is very strange. But if you, I was talking with my friend about this last night. If you're on the For You bit of TikTok and you're just scrolling, you ever notice that it doesn't often show you the same person twice? Like, they want to show you loads of, like, both the same and variety. Like, they'll show you stuff that obviously you seem to be interested based in on your tags, but they seem to show you multiple people. Because my friend basically was the case in point of they released 2 TikToks like basically on the same day. The first one was great, and the second one did like dog shite. And they were like, I think the algorithm just like picked the first one and showed it off, but didn't show off the second one. And I was like, we forever chase the algorithm. It is exhausting. What have we here? Anyway, it's probably better not to try it, since I've only got 3 planned, and at the moment, it's probably better for me if I don't release them all at once anyway, because hopefully if I spread them out, I might come up with another one, so I'm like making stuff more regularly. Better pay attention now, 'cause I'm the boogeyman. You hear the bird song. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's do some lines. I need to put, as counterintuitive as it is, I need to put my glove back on, even though it's freaking 20 degrees. Because it's so warm that my sweaty hand is sticking to my tablet, whereas wearing my glove lets my hand glide over the surface a little bit better. Yes, that's more like it. So yeah, as the title indicates, I'm thinking of drawing some fusion. So we have been playing through Pokemon Infinite Fusion every Sunday for the last few months, and we actually finished yesterday. We finished our playthrough. Hi, Glaxia! Yes, we're doing our lines. We're doing our warm-up lines. How goes it, friend? How are you doing? So we finished our playthrough. And I thought maybe to commemorate it slightly, that I might draw some of our companions that were with us for that journey. We also talked yesterday about what we would do next. We're going to be doing a Nuzlocke. I'm terrified. I'm in the captioning zone. Ooh, fusions, yes. Oh, God. I saw on Twitter, like, a very lengthy captioning process. People need their details on buildings and numbers. Strategy games can be so dry. Ah, boy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Excuse me, that's my lunch. I did in fact eat lunch before stream for once, instead of eating it on the stream as often occurs. Though it was very close. It was very close. Da-na-na-na! Hi, Buzz! How you doing today? Did you know that building a wine drinking house would improve happiness? You would hope so. Moment. I type that incorrectly. Neat. Need an explanation for us to get by. We ran around in circles and never asked why. I don't wanna be inside. Go. I just wanna go. I've returned from work. Excellent. You got the remainder of the day to yourself then. That's pretty neat. Ah, there we go. Okay. Do a little warm up before we move on to our beloved. Let's get the page up. You woke me up from my worst nightmare. I promised you I'd learn away, please. The words you said were so fearful of me. I don't hate myself, I'm just withdrawing from it. All that matters now Promise me and you don't forget. Okay then. Let's warm up with this little guy. Whenever I hear that song on this playlist, my brain like auto inserts which song should play next because it's on a different playlist, and that playlist I tend to not listen to on shuffle, so the same song always comes after it. So when I hear it on stream, my brain is like, "This is the next song that should play," and it never is. It's that strong, it's not stream safe. I drive off in my car, but whichever way I go, I come back to the place you are. All my instincts, they return, and the grand facade so soon will burn without a noise. Without my pride, I reach out from the inside. In your eyes, the light, the heat. In your eyes, I am complete. In your eyes, I see the doorways of 1,000 churches. In your eyes, the resolution of all the fruitless searches. Oh, I see the light and the heat. Oh, I wanna be that complete. Wanna touch the light, the heat, and see your eyes. I don't like to see so much pain, so much wasted, and this moment keeps slipping away. I get so tired of working so hard for our survival. I look to my time with you to keep me awake and alive. And all my instincts, they return, and the grand facade so soon will burn without a noise, without my pride. I reach out from the inside. Truly the most Pokemon that ever existed. I do be a mood, I got that from my punk playlist, though I kind of got over it by shuffling every time I start to play any playlist. I've got some playlists that like almost have to be in their order, especially my character playlists. Those sort of distinctive Gen 1 triangular eyes. That sure is a Pokemon! I'm almost wondering to see if I can, see how, like, quick I can do this. This is, now in my brain is now partially becoming a speed challenge. Because speed is, I feel, one of my, poorer traits. Traits? Words on this stream, we communicate in blah and wah. Aw, I really hope that Sadie was like going to be nearby, but she's not here. Baby. Okay, let's quickly slot this into a folder. So, Growlithe. She's on a Sadie adventure. Oh, she comes scampering in! Did you just have a poop? Because you always get the zoomies after a poop. Off she goes. Scamper, scamper, scamper. Poop zoomies. Off she goes again. Oh, you've made a mistake, cat. Hello, sweet pea. Hello. Oh, yes, that's a bit of a stinky bum. Oh, let's put that at that end. That's the dangerous end. Hello, sweetie. Oh, so angry at being picked up. You have escaped for now, but you were probably going to need cleaning because that's very dirty, bless her. She's so old and arthritic that she struggles to do the cat pose of the leg up in the air and washing her necessary bits because she's so old and stiff, which means Mum has to do it for her sometimes. Wow, yes, you're an old lady, aren't you? I'm gonna put you down now because you're a bit stinky, I'll be honest. Go on, stinky old lady. Go on. Yes, she sometimes has to have a bath because she struggles to keep herself clean. Didn't do what I wanted it to. It won't cost much, just your voice. Stinky cat. Smelly cat! Oh, smelly cat! What are they feeding you? could. Oh god, Dan. Don't say that. Good lord. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's a way of wording that. Hell yeah. I prefer the other joke that I totally stole from another streamer where they always go, that's almost a year, regardless of what the number is. 18 months? That's almost a year! Dang it. I love silly approaches like that. I know, right? It tickled me so much the first time I heard them say it, which is why I've partially stole it a couple of times. One time I said it and gave Standy a massive headache because he was just like, what? What did you just say? I used to have a joke 1 year ago and people following me would just say, but why would they do that? And then they swiftly unfollowed. Genuinely a powerful move on their part. I know, right? That was a power play. My goodness. Not to be a fangirl, but I do love some of Bardic's notifications. For example, for some of their follow notifications, they've got hello small cat with a hat, I'm happy that you're here. They've also got you ruined everything, you stupid bitch, which is also just excellent and very sing-alongable too. Close friend of mine and they never followed back. Genuinely respect. Also, oh yes, cat in the hat, one of my favourite bits is hello small cat with a hat, I'm happy that you're here. I believe the status of my Arcanine plushie is well established at this point, but would you believe I don't have any Growlithe plushies? I'm happy that you're here. I totally would have launched Archer at that comment. It's fair. It's fair. It's fair. Look, unfortunately, I have grown picky when it comes to plushies because of how many I have. And on the odd occasion that I have spotted a Growlithe plushie, I have actually not been pleased with them. Though, to be fair, I think a lot of the ones that I have spotted in the wild have been, shall we say, non-authentic. Are you ever going to make a Legendary Guild Wars 2? Because, you know, I haven't equipped it yet and I don't really need it. Dan, no! I cannot take your Legendary from you. I cannot. Do you know how much money you could make if you were going to sell that? It's pixels and 1.8k and what? Ah! We have a vastly different approach to this game. We have such a vastly different approach to Guild Wars. No, it's your first one, you might want to make it yourself, but it's there. That's true. Like, I've got some of the stuff. Like, I did world completion to get the gift of, you know, the gift of exploration, is it? I've done world completion to get the gift of exploration. So, like, I've made a start, shall we say. I don't know if I ever will, just because when do I ever have time for anything? But I've made a start. I guess it's one of those things of once I finish story. Oh, Dan. No! I guess it's one of those things of when I finish story, because I concentrate so much on doing the story on my streams, that, like, once the story's done, if I don't feel like doing Final Fantasy still, that's when it's gonna be, like, grind time. Ah! You're a sweet pea! Which, I won't comment, just because watching a YouTube video made me realise this, that apparently there might be people out there who don't know what a sweet pea is. It is not a pea covered in sugar, but is in fact a flower. For those who actually don't know why calling someone a sweet pea is a thing, it's a type of flower. So it's the equivalent of just calling someone flower. Google sweet pea, and you will see a flower. If you Google sweet pea, you will see a flower. It's a very pretty flower as well. But yeah, this was a thing I realized in a video the other day, because that was what somebody in the video said. They were like, "Here you go, sweet pea," and then they did like a little sidetrack to be like, "By the way, I learned today that sweet pea are not sweets, peas that are sweet," and I was like, "Yes, it's a flower." Sweet. There's an A. No, there's an A. No. There's an A! No! I just realised I need to save this, because I've not done anything so far. Art, Pokemon, program files, various fusions, because I'm going to do multiple in this one document. Genuine, get down, Mr. President! I moved so quickly my face tracking couldn't couldn't track me. I actually full on just went BAM over to the side. I just saved! I just saved! You witnessed me do it! I will drink some of this tea. Definitely one of the most Pokemon to ever Pokemon. Definitely one thing of all time. My finger slipped. Dad, no! That's so much time! That's so much time and energy that you spent! Ah! I lost the bow, it went somewhere. How could you? I already have my Blurple bow! Think of the Blurple! Ori took it! Why would she do that? People are too nice to me. Well, I said when we set out that we were looking for a bit more speed with this one, and I think we did actually achieve that. This is actually looking to be a decent one to show for commission examples. Just like it's mine now, bitch. It's how I show love, okay? Ah! I get overwhelmed! And my heart, like, wants to show love in response, but doesn't know how. So scream! So it just screams. Right. I feel like... I feel like if I give this Growlithe colouring, it maybe looks too much like a Growlithe, so I'm gonna give it Eevee colouring. Color. I'm very pleased with how quickly we got this spat out, considering that, like, we're not quite an hour in, and let's be honest, we probably spent a good 15 minutes, if not even half an hour, doing warm-up and saying hello. I think we were, like, 8 minutes in before I actually started, because we let the intro run so that people can tune in. Let's start with, we're just gonna... That's something I should Google one of the days. I don't know why Clip Studio has a pen that is called the Turnip pen. It's a pen I use all the time. I don't know why it's called that. Maybe Frog knows. Frog's always knowledgeable about those kinds of things. Brown eyes. Let's go with the grey nose. This one I may actually know too. Oh, why is it called a turnip pen? Me-color pit Growlithe stripes, which are clearly black, but again, in typical art fashion, it's like if you want something to be black, you actually don't make it black because you can't go any darker. And also, we've got black lines, so our quote-unquote black stripes are actually this dark grey, which has a hint of blue in it, according to the palette, which, colour-wise, makes good sense, because obviously Growlithe being orange, making the dark grey have a tint of blue subtly in it helps it to stand out from the orange fur. These out more. It's a reference to a kind of pen used in drawing manga, if I remember correctly. I think it's a direct translation of a nickname that they gave the kind of pen. It's something different in Japanese, but literally translated directly, it's turnip. I know, fair enough. That could be why. Is Clip Studio a Japanese-owned company? It might be. Clip Studio. Yeah, it is. Clip Studio, informally known in Japan as Kuritsuwa, excuse my pronunciation, is a family of software applications developed by a Japanese graphic software company. Celsius, I think that is? Celsius. Mind you, it's Japanese, so probably not. It's probably not pronounced that way. But yeah, so Clip Studio is a Japanese company. So it's part of that translation. It's called the turnip pen because I guess that's what they call it in Japan. Neat! Need to thin these. We are learning! Woo! We will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to. So Eevee's ears actually like fade to brown. I'm going to use the brown from the eye. There's a room where the light won't find you, holding hands while the walls come tumbling down, and they do, I'll be right behind you. Oh no, did I? Maybe. Buzz? Is it bad if I say that this kind of looks like I've drawn Hozrino? I think I've drawn Hoz by mistake. I think I've inadvertently drawn another VTuber. Okay, maybe not. I'm just... Okay, I was seeing things in my brain. Now that I look at their sewn, there's some more. I got the colours the wrong way round. They've got a brown muzzle with cream body, and I've got a brown body with cream muzzle. Am I gonna shade this? I don't know. Maybe quick shading. Baby, don't you lose my number. I might thin these stripe lines. So let's color drop. Are these pure white? Not quite pure white. They will look white against the grey background, partially why we use a grey background. Because again, much like with black, if you want something to be white, you shouldn't actually use pure white. And if you want something to be black, then you shouldn't really use pure black. Baby, baby, don't you lose my number, 'cause you're not anywhere. I can't find you. Oh, no, baby, baby, don't you lose my number. It's interesting to look at. I think, even though they're similar, that different artists maybe did these artworks. I could be proved wrong and they were just all done by Ken Sugimori, but it's interesting because let me show you. Growlith's official artwork very clearly has line art around his stripes. His stripes very clearly have line art around them, as does like the fur on his chest, clearly. However, Eevee's tail tuft doesn't have line art, it just has blending. Which I find interesting. That sure is a Pokemon. The most Pokemon ever Pokemon. Like, now, just because I like, artistically it's what I like to do, I do make the white on the eyes pure white, so that they shockingly stand out kind of thing. Just go in here. Because for some reason this is what Eevee's ears are like. They sort of have this blend of brown and black in them. There's the shine. Where are we? Leia. Clip. That undid my Leia clip. Leia sayings clip. This was meant to be a warm-up, but I love it. It's alright, isn't it? always forget, like, the freaking... God damn it, literally finish the entire picture and then be like, oh, right, wait. Whoops. There's no back leg. Pre-flight. 0 hours, 9 a.m. Gonna be high as a kite by then. I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. Basically, this entire back leg is going to be in shadow, let's be honest. That sure is a Pokemon. Hello. Tip to toe, that's a Pokemon right there. That's a good Pokemon right there. It's just my job 5 days a week. A rocket man. Rocket Man. That's a great Pokemon right there. Takes a pet, no problem. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, no, no. I'm a rocket man. quite chuffed with that, actually. I guess doing the colour and the shading did push us over to maybe it took an hour to do, but even so, that lined, coloured and shaded for an hour, I'm actually still kind of pretty pleased with that. Right, I know who I want to draw next. And it's going to be slightly more complicated in design, so it will take me longer to do. People who are here on Sunday could probably even guess who I want to draw next. However, what I do need is to pee. So I become acutely aware of how full my bladder is, having downed an entire giant mug of tea. Right, I will be right back as I nip to the bathroom. Don't go anywhere. A minor inconvenience. I wish I knew why that occurred. Ah. Well then. The underlying thing. Sometimes pieces are just funky. They took acid earlier and high acid, so they malfunction. Yeah. I genuinely don't know what happened. I pressed my usual button to transition to the break video, and the entire program froze. I couldn't click on anything, so I just had to close it down and start back up again. No idea what caused that. Yeah. Something I will say is, I use Streamlabs, and I have only learned recently that apparently that's a controversial choice. I didn't know this. And I don't actually know why it's a controversial choice. What I really need to do is see if I can find someone to maybe ask one of the days. But if that is the case, I may have to change over to OBS, which I think is the standard that most people use. And I hate learning new software. I've done it plenty of times, but it's not a fun thing to do. Twitch melted due to the heat of the fire type Pokemon and hype. Oh, and Moobot's running an ad break. Thanks, Moobot. Well, I'm pretty sure everybody here has a sub anyway. But yeah, so that was unpleasant. Anyway. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Okay. Growlithe and Eevee's done and will probably get posted on Twitter after the stream. The underlying theme. Next. Atomic, but I'm gonna get my horse burp tonight. Cool, that's a hippogriff. But I know what you mean. Lion burp, whatever, yes. Glyphon. Music's offline. There we go. Although the source is not displaying. One moment. There we go. It was like yesterday when I told you about Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Yeah! Wild. We've been playing it for months. Same for Final Fantasy Tactics. We finished 2 very lengthy playthroughs in the same week. Actually no, this is not what I want. This is not the pose I want. I know is I'm gonna have to grind the desert a bit, and then I can go grind somewhere else. Oh, for the masteries? Yeah. I've been trying to do bits of Skyscale on and off in the background, and I might have to, not have to, but I might want to pause it briefly to, I think maybe unlock the final Skimmer Mastery and maybe the Roller Beetle, because basically I fully leveled up my Griffin, and I don't want to like waste XP because obviously my XP bar for the Griffin is full. So while I'm doing all the stuff for the Sky Scale, I am gaining XP, and I kind of don't want that XP to go to waste. So I was like, well, if I unlock the Roller Beetle, I can at least put XP into Roller Beetle skills or like the final Skimmer skill. Posted a Pokemon channel, the sizes for the sprites. Sizes? Oh. Ah, right, yes. I need to do an announcement to be like, hey, thank you for enjoying the playthrough. Also, by the way, guys, today I learned about a like extension for Twitch, which adds in like collecting Pokemon essentially. I'm very tempted to add it to the channel, and I'm thinking maybe of doing so this coming Sunday. So that basically while I'm streaming, essentially like wild Pokemon will spawn, and you like type in a command and it will see if you catch it, and then like you have like a Pokedex where you can track all the Pokemon you've caught. Pretty sure I suggested that before. You may have done. I have bad memory. It doesn't really have anything go on screen. Like, I didn't want to clutter the screen. Like, I know that there's a plugin that you can get which, like, makes a bunch of sprites, such as Pokemon run across the screen, and I don't know if I necessarily want that. This is, like, a thing. It like, appears in the panels down below. It, like, appears in the panels. Like, I believe there are things that I can put on my stream as an overlay, as, like, a visual reminder, but I may not. I worry about my screen getting too cluttered. Because I'm always very tempted to just put things on the screen. Because even now with, like the donation bar, the one below me, the sub bar in the corner, and then the music player and the cobble, I'm already concerned that, like, am I getting too much stuff on my screen? head, but I don't know if I like the body. I've seen whole channels based on community games like that, mobs on stream, stream raiders and such like that. Yeah, yeah. Me and Spook have discussed it a lot because, bless him, Spook does take an interest in obviously me trying to grow the channel because, you know, we do use it as a source of income. It is needed. And it does seem that, like, in general, you know, streams that have a degree of engagement tend to do better. You know, for a while at the start, Infinite Fusion did very, very well. Did very, very well. So yeah, we've just like toyed around with like what kinds of what things can we add in for engagement. You know, we tried adding in like the Final Fantasy tactics of like, oh, you can get a character added in the game, but that didn't pay out as much, I don't think. Maybe let's go for more of a... So yeah. But obviously I enjoy Pokemon Sunday. I like, you know, Pokemon is one of my favourite franchises, if not my favourite franchise, let's be honest. So I like being able to do Pokemon stuff. So I don't know if adding in the Pokemon plugin might be a fun way to keep people engaged and essentially keep people on the channel a little bit as well. I think I'm gonna head out now. Have a lovely day. Yeah, you too. Enjoy the rest of your day, B. And I'm gonna take a sip of water, thank you. Remember to stay hydrated, everybody. So yeah, but yeah, I know there's like a bunch, like I've seen Stream Raiders, and Stream Raiders looks kind of fun. Like a little adventure game that you can play. Obviously there's the Marbles on Stream, as you mentioned as well. There's, as well as like, there's just like games that you can play. You know, obviously we have Cult of the Lamb, which we've played quite a bit, but the problem with the games is that, you know, they need like a dedicated, like, you know, that's what you're doing on the stream, whereas these are more like extra plugins, which could be, I think could be fun. Like, I can be doing like whatever I want, and that runs in the background. So yeah, that could be fun. I definitely think in the future I'm probably gonna invest in whatever it is people use to record Switch footage. So obviously there's quite a few, well, it's Nintendo, you know, obviously all the new Pokemon stuff will be coming out on the Switch. It's one of those things, like, I even got asked, like, oh, will I stream Scarlet and Violet when it came out? And I was like, well, no, I don't have the software for it. But at the time I even said, I was like, it's probably healthy that I have games for me. And I think that is probably still true. So it's one of those things where I don't know if I got a Switch recorder, I don't know if I would necessarily be one of those people where it's like, oh, the new Pokemon game comes out, so I'm gonna play it. Maybe I would. I don't know, because obviously, you know, playing the new thing is interesting for people to watch. Stream Raiders is interesting because you could design your own sprites of the characters. Really? Oh, that sounds interesting. Don't know the details though, maybe ask Simon. I know he does it every now and then. Oh, okay. Don't know, I will have to think about it. Gotta roll, take care, bye! Everybody's leaving me! Ah. Thank you for being here. Ah! Where? Anyway. That other game, is that also stream interaction? Yes, there's that as well. Like, something that we discussed, like, we've talked about maybe, you know, this was a while ago, obviously. We talked about, like, maybe re-evaluating my stream schedule after we had moved. Obviously, the move still hasn't happened. And one of the things that Spook has put forward is like the formula that we have now may not change, or we may stick to it, because I kind of like how often I stream. So it's like, you know, do we mix up the content a little bit? So Spook has put forward maybe Fridays should be like a community time. Which is a cool idea, but as I said, I was like, well, I like having time to play games with him, because if it's not scheduled for a stream, it kind of doesn't happen. Which he was like, yes, that's valid. But yeah, the thought, his suggestion was like, maybe have a community stream, which is where we can then just play a bunch of games that have these, interactions. Did you remind them that you wanted to move? Maybe they forgot. Every day, Voz, we are reminding them. Every day for the last 4 months, we have been reminding them that we want to move.
Listen, and Clopin will tell you. It is a tale of a man and a monster. Dark was the night when our tale was begun on the docks near Notre Dame. Shut up, will you? 4 frightened gypsies slid silently under the docks near Notre Dame. But a trap had been laid for the gypsies, and they gazed up in fear and alarm at a figure whose clutches were iron as much as the bridge. Judge Claude Fool longed to purge the world of vice and sin, and he saw corruption everywhere except within. Gypsy brothers to the house of justice. You there! What are you hiding? Stolen goods, no doubt. Take them from her. She ran.
Grabbing the light cats from the back of the neck, we want to move, get out. It's not the people in front of us. The house we want to move into is empty. It's the people behind us. It's the people behind us taking forever. In order for us to move, we have to sell our flat, because the money that we get from selling the flat is being used as the deposit for the one that we're moving into. So we have to sell this in order to move. The one we want to move into is ready. The people behind us that are buying from us are the ones taking forever. And we're just here like, do you want it or not? Because we have a place we want to go to. The very eyes of Notre Dame.
And for one time in his life of power and control, Frollo felt a twinge of fear for his immortal soul. Care for the child and raise it as your own. And Frollo gave the child a cruel name, a name that means half-formed, Quasimodo. Now, shame is a riddle to guess if you can sing the bells of Notre Dame. Who was the monster and who is the man? Sing the bells, 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 bells.
I thought the sellers were taking forever. No, it's the buyers. The buyers are the ones taking the piss. everything you wanted, now we're far and wide. Didn't need an explanation for us to get by. Right then and there, woke me up from my worst nightmare. Did you check that Leica game? I'm afraid I didn't, sorry. I was too busy finishing up the stream, making dinner, and then I was just like winding down and it slipped my mind. Oh, Metroidvania, huh? Interesting. I liked the music on it. And also furry. Yes, this is true. I've definitely taken a lot longer on this one, but I'm more distracted, I think. I think the crash has, like, upset my head and it's just like, oh, god damn it. Want you for a lifetime, so if you're gonna think twice, baby, I don't wanna know, baby, I don't wanna know. things don't really mean really.
I'm only crying 'cause I never dreamed it takes this long.
It takes this long.
I want you for a lifetime. So if you're gonna think twice, baby, I don't wanna know, baby. I don't wanna know. Everything is just right.
Latias is such a sweet bean.
To an even higher level, all you gotta do is say the word, you know I'll follow. If you want to take it to an even higher level, I don't. If you want to make it happen, nothing's impossible. All you gotta do is say the word and walls will crumble. If you want to make it happen, nothing's impossible. I want you for a lifetime. So if you're gonna think twice, baby, I don't wanna know, baby. I don't wanna know. Everything is just right. But if you're gonna think twice, baby, I don't wanna know, baby. I don't wanna know. Kiss me once, kiss me twice, kiss me 3 times. Cross the line. Don't think twice. Don't think twice. Don't think twice. Baby, don't think
Hey, Latios's only has 2. Interesting that in Latias's official art, they don't appear to have, like, white under their arms, but in every other iteration they do. So I don't know if that was a design tweak that was, like, done slightly later on, or if it's just the angle. It could just be the angle of the artwork. But yeah, Latias's arms do actually seem to have, like, a underside to them. I'll forever be reminded of when one of Spook's old schoolmates was chatting with me about Pokemon, and then it eventually, of course, comes to, well, what actually is your favourite Pokemon? And I was like, Arcanine. And he was like, I'm sorry, but mine is Charizard. And my immediate response was, oh, you're basic. Actually, really mean of me. It was just such an instinctive reaction, just like no thought went into it. Charizard's legs, Charizard. Charizard's got chunky legs. Mind you, I have drawn these legs quite chunky, so that matches up. Latias's arms do actually have a bit more of an extra joint in. Slightly adjust these arms, I think. So we've got more of a shoulder, arm is more what we're going for here, so. There's our defined shoulder. And this is more of our actual arm. Latias almost looks like it's wearing gauntlets in a way when you look at it. It's got like quite a thin arm, and then it has the red bit, which actually does sort of like go on top of it. So it kind of looks like it's wearing gauntlets. I'm being so nitpicky on the sketch, I'm going to be lining this. She looks cute! Another furry game you might like on DMs. Ooh. Dungeons of Aether, I have heard of Dungeons of Aether and the extended Aether series. Yes. Obviously I like furry games, but I try not to look for games exclusively on the fact that they have furries in them. But yes. Yes, the Aether game. Yeah, they did Rivals of Aether, which was a fighting game. I'm not really a fighting game person. And they also have Creatures of Aether, which is a card game, I believe. I think I would have suggested that Spook try playing it. Dungeons of Aether might be fun to try one of the days, though. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. How do they do Charizard's tail in the artwork? Now the line art just kind of stop. does just kind of stop. Do. I need to put the second wing in. How do I want to put the second wing in? Maybe just sort of like... I don't know, if I put it there, we're like obscuring the silhouette of the head, maybe? It does kind of look like the natural position it would go in, unless I go for like a downwards... Ooh, maybe the downwards angle is better, actually. So if the other, because it's twisted, she's twisted slightly, the other shoulder's going to be like here. Maybe if we come down. Maybe it should just come out like that. Itchy. They're so hot now here, I can also watch the stream and scroll through the stream. Yes. been warm. It's been warm for the last month, basically. Anybody would think it was summer. What's the temperature at the moment? My computer says it's 21. 21. My phone also says it's 21, so it is 21. Oh, it's going to drop down to 13 in the middle of the night. Blessed relief. It was 27 yesterday, so we're a good 6 degrees cooler, which I think I can tell. I feel less flustered today, I think. 21 tomorrow as well, back up to 23, and then 21, 21, 21. Yeah, okay, that's a bit more manageable. That's a bit more manageable. Oh, this second wing is really giving me grief. So maybe we are going to have the silhouette go behind the head a little bit. Yes, that's not too bad. And here I optimistically thought, because of how fast the first one went, of like, oh, maybe I'll get 3 done in 1 hour. But nah, this one I ended up spending a lot more time pondering over. But I'm happy with it. They look so cute. And 2 drawings in 1 day is still a decent pace for me, because I tend to be quite slow, as I said. So soon we'll burn. Without a noise, without my pride, I reach out from the inside. Oh, 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 oh. In your eyes, the light, the heat. In your eyes. 31 degrees, says here. Ah, suffering, actual suffering. Okay, I think we're done with the sketch. Oh, I see the light and the heat. Actually, no, given the angle, that would go down to like there. So that doesn't belong there. And this moment keeps slipping away. Working so hard for our survival. Wrong layer. In your eyes. Oh, I see the light and the heat. My razor's far too big. Accepting all I've done and said. Oh, it remains that in your eyes. Whatever comes and goes, I will hear your silent cry. I will touch this. Big swooping line, this. I didn't intend to put that little bump in, but I kind of like having this subtle pump. It looks like they've got more of a snoot. Happy accidents, as Bob Ross would say. Unintentional, but very cute. Cute, yeah! It's cute. So next, lately. And said, Father, when you're older, you'll understand what I meant when I said no. don't think life is quite that simple. Please, oh baby, don't go. We feel tonight, it's hard to let it go. Water. Is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Nothing's like before. Nothing's like before. Oop, wrong brush. Shine. Rename Les. Line arts. Hello, Raiders! Welcome on in! Hello, hello, hello. D57Y. Is that meant to be Dusty? Dusty, hello. And thank you, Jeff, for following. Welcome on in. We are doing some Pokemon art. I hope you are having a very good day. Call me Dusty, thank you. I'm sorry, I took a stab. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. What were you up to? What were you doing? I'm just doing some line art. We've got very chill vibes happening here today. Very chill vibes. Just some sketches. Hell yeah, I can relate to that. Oh, and thank you so much for following. Thank you. This is our second drawing of today. Let me turn them off. I love that none of these are in the group I put them in. There we go. This was our first one that we did for today. We're doing Pokemon fusions in celebration of the completion of our playthrough of Pokemon Infinite Fusion. So this is a Growlithe and an Eevee combined together. As we were saying for a large portion at the start of the stream, boy, this sure is the most Pokemon that I have ever seen. I love them a lot. They're very cute. We'll probably be posting them on Twitter afterwards. And yeah. Now we are moving on to the larger lady who we had on our team. And this is Latizard. It was a Latias Charizard that we had on our team. I'm very happy with how she's coming out, and we got her face looking ever so cute, if I do say so myself. Looking very sweet. So yeah, we're just doing some chill vibes. The scream emote is so good. So yeah, we're chilling, listening to some nice music. So there we go. This is the line of the wing. Should probably do this neckline actually now that this arm line is in place. Big long line. Big long line. Not bad, not bad. Go. Yeah. Fair warning, Raiders, I am a singer. I like to sing along with my music. Baby, baby, don't you lose my number. Another long line. Totally off on that one. Know that I am on your side. We got 3 lines converging here. Need to go now, kind of late night over here, so you have fun with the drawing. Thank you! Have a good night, Dusty. I hope you sleep well, and thank you so much for the raid. You take care. No evidence was found. Yeah, that looks okay. Okay, let's this. connect these two in a loop, and those. Smooth out. Chocobo music. Hello, buddy. How's it going? How's your day? Did you just wake up? Woke up early, but to be expected when I've not kept to my normal sleep schedule. Is it warmer you are? It's been pretty warm over here for the UK. Seems that a lot of people are not getting that great sleep, and I wonder if the heat is to blame. Big long line to do here. That's close enough. Things I never knew would be a regular part of my listening library. A cappella Minecraft. It's not been too hot here, but the weather has not been like a stable temperature, which is not helping me either. Yeah. Fluctuations. So maybe like 33% through FF16. God damn. Weather today, hot, rain, more hot, probably mild at night. Yeah, very similar to ours. But dang! It's good then, is it? It does look good, I will say. It does look good. Jesse's playthrough has been my background noise of choice for commissions. Because unfortunately I once again have a commission that I can't really do on stream for reasons. Which is a little irritating, but it is what it is. Make do. I make do. Hello, feline. It's not dinner time yet. Just so you know, it's not dinner time yet. Been having a blast with it. The kaiju battle has been the toughest bits for me. Okay. Jesse's not too far ahead because he does typical Jesse stuff, which is read all of the lore and gather all of the items. Mind you, that is also the fact of, obviously, there are only 3, I say only as if they're small, they're 3 hour uploads rather than just sitting and, like, having a 15-hour play session. These little feet, they almost look like little socks. Little sock feet. Ooh, tail, big long sweeping line that, according to Charizard's artwork at least, according to the flame on his tail, the line work does just kind of like end. Like there is line work for the fire, but the fire's line work is a different color. So maybe I do line work for the fire first on a separate layer so that it can be a different color. Very unusual for Pokemon colored. Fool and didn't start with the whole flame in shot. leave that on that layer for now. Okay, big sweeping lines. That one went way off. Why's that angle so sharp like that? Because there was no point. Just line width. Width to 15. We've had this before because we crashed. Same with this, I believe. I love this song. Don't really take into consideration how this fin joins onto this tail, huh? having differentiating line art weights can set things off quite nicely. Wrong button again. Like that. Common, vulgar, weak, licentious crowd. Tell me, Maria, why I see her dancing there, why her smouldering eyes do scorch my soul. Like fire, hellfire, this fire in my skin. Desire is turning me to sin. Gypsy girl, the witch who set this flame. It's not my fault. It's in God's plan. Make the devil so much stronger than man. Or else let her be mine and mine alone.
I will find her. I will find her if I have to burn down all of
Hellfire, dark fire. Gypsy, it's your turn. To me, you're higher. Be mine or you will burn. tapering, line tapering. Oh, that's not my phone ringing. Oh, that's an important call. Excuse me, guys. Hello. Sorry, that was abrupt. Hello. Phone calls, literally one after the other. Right, we are overrunning, but I'm close to getting this done, so I want to keep going to get it done. Because I think lining is nearly done, a bit more tapering. Excuse me. Don't swing it like you used to, man. Wish you were nice and shiny. We like, let's see, fix this width. Likely taper it. I'm on my way out. I'll take the road without mistakes. get some colors. Very close to pure white, but not quite. Yeah. Other side. Yeah, those are all those colours. Select. Expand by 2. Sorry for the rude awakening, love, but it sounds like there's things that have to be done. I was happy to let you sleep for a while. And then we had 2 phone calls, one after the other. Make sure that these little tidbits are shaded in because sometimes they get missed. Right, are Latios's claws the same colour as its body? I'm surprised if they are. And Latios's artwork is like actually very heavily shaded. I think that is just the same colour. would have said Latios's eye was yellow, but that's very much like a peach colour. Laws. Alright, the underside is also going to be the same colour, I believe. Yes, it looks like it's the same colour. Thank you for the reminder. Save. Hi, Cookie! Oh, of course, this line art is technically open because it's on a separate layer. That's irritating. Select, expand. Oh yeah, this line looks oddly straight. Thought the colours would bleed a little bit around these edges because of just how thin they are.
I'm afraid I had to rake 'em across the coals. Yes, I've had an odd complaint.
Ah, I know, Sadie, I know.
I've been a saint to those poor unfortunate.
But do you, Mother? But do you know? So we're colouring this in manually.
Come on, you poor unfortunate souls. Go ahead, make your choice. I'm a very busy man, you know I haven't got all day. It won't cost my
Some of these need a bit of tidying. Oops, wrong left. Take a shot. Ugh. I literally guessed a colour for the line art of the fire. I'll probably need to tweak that once I have actually got the rest of the colours sorted. Okay. Whew, here we go. Right, what's the blue? The blue. Blue, which my heart says is the same as Latios, but I don't believe it actually is. That feels too pale. Let's try the colour that's in the shadows. All of these colours feel very pale, but they are colour picked from the official Latios art. What's that? Too dark. I guess we've just gone for a pastel look, which suits Latios. She's soft. Okay, flame line. Let's see. Select line, select that line. Look up here, opens up the color picker. That shape. Whoa, oh, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Taking back the crown. I'm gonna try this on a new layer just to start with. It's a little complicated. I'd hate to see you waiting. Didn't have it down, but I always had a vision. Always had high, high hopes. Beautiful artwork today, honey. Thank you! I've had a lot of fun doing these. Look at them! A good bean! Cute! Are you hungry? Proceeding to try to do perhaps the quickest shading I've ever done. Everything okay, love? There's a lot of noises happening. Also, since I've been playing 16, it has given me a lot of hope on the graphics update that will be coming to 14 at some point. Ooh, fair enough. It's missing. Doesn't quite look like it. Okay. Let's duplicate this. Turn it off. Set to multiply. Turn that down a tad. We are going to ever so slightly blur the edge. Ta-da! There we go. She's done. A little bit of glow around the fire. Ta-da! Two sweet bibbies! One stream. I think that's pretty good. Even if we did crash midway through, which threw me off a little bit. Okay, we are going to raid into lying. It's been a while since we've done that. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Right, I will see you all tomorrow evening for some more artwork, whatever it may be. You'll have to tune in to find out. I wish you the very best. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever you get up to. Make sure you go say hi to Lying. Refresh the page if it hasn't popped up for you. And, yeah, have a good evening. Bye!